And welcome back to Talkin Spit After Hours with your hosts, TJ Bay and Alan Poe, back once again, bringing y'all nothing but the latest and the greatest. T, oh man, the slap that shook up the world, man. Shit is crazy right now.
He said the slap that shook up the world.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit was heard worldwide.
Oh man. Well, has anybody seen the video of it yet?
I've seen the video. I think I sent it to you and Jason last night.
Okay. Well, this is for you listeners. If you haven't seen the video of it, you got to check it out. If you can go to our Facebook friends page, and we got the uncensored video on there, the whole thing of how it transpired and before and after. Now let's talk about this, frame by frame. Now, first of all, what I noticed something about it when I was watching it, right? When Chris Rock was telling the joke, I noticed that it panned to Will Smith, and he was actually laughing,
right,
with Chris Rock when he was, telling the joke. But we also seen Jada's face at that very same moment too. She wasn't too happy about it. So
right, she didn't find that funny at all.
So my question is after the camera went back to Chris Rock, what you think Jada was like? Hey, she was all up in Will's ear talking about, hey man, you gonna let him talk to me like this? You gonna let him say that about me?
I think Will Smith kind of, he was giggling about it, panned over to Jada, and like when you don't know what you did wrong, he probably looked at her like, what'd I do? She's like, oh, you let him talk about my hair? I got, alopecia. And he's probably like, fuck, here I go again. I gotta get out of character and go up there. You know what I'm saying?
So he took a deep breath, and then he walked up on stage.
Well, first he took a deep breath, stood up, fixed his coat, made sure everything, his buttons were laying nice. Went up there, you know what I'm saying, and open-handed him, you know what I'm saying. He gave him the E Honda. Hey man, let me explain. You can tell that Will Smith is a great actor, and he really takes his craft seriously. Did you see the torque on that slap?
I was watching Undisputed this morning with Shannon Sharp and and Skip, and Shannon Sharp was talking about how he he won the Oscar. I mean, what was it, the Grammy? Or I forgot what even. I don't even watch the award show, but I forgot. Was it the Oscars?
Yeah.
Okay, so he won the Oscar for Best Actor for being Richard Williams.
Right.
And they were saying that he didn't. He was still in character when he went up there. So, that's why he ended up slapping the hell out of him.
He was still protecting his family, huh?
Yeah. But
okay, a lot of people are on both sides saying that Chris Rock was ready to be slapped. Some people say that Will was out of line. What do you think about both of their behaviors? Like, for me, Chris Rock, he was making a joke. That's what he does. I don't know if he knew about Jada's condition. If he did, then he was out of line, and he probably deserved that.
All right, man. For all you sensitive people and shit like that, you might as well just
turn off now.
Cover your just plug your ears, put it on mute, whatever. For one, this world is too sensitive for shit. Like, I'm sorry, when I used to watch the Oscars and when all the presenters and, the host and shit like that, when they get up there on stage, what do? Like, they keep the stars, they bring them back down to earth by joking on them, right? And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a roast. So, like, if, okay, he knew he's gonna get an award, right?
Right.
And Jada, that's probably why he was sitting in front, and Jada was there with him. But they got to know that you're Will Smith, you're Jada Pinkett. The year you just had, you know what I'm saying? Like with all the jokes and the memes and the trends and all the shit that like how do you not know somebody's about to get on your head for something? And for you to be so sensitive and just take it to that level right there, you know what I'm saying? It's just like people are saying, like I don't know if people are saying, but I'm saying this. I see something deeper in that shit, man. There's something wrong with Will.
I mean, I agree with you, but being a human being, you got to think, like you said, after the year and a half that they've had, enough is enough. He's probably like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm tired of y'all niggas talking about me. It's time to, put somebody in check. I just hate that it had to be Chris Rock. My question is, would he have done that to, like, George Clooney? Or would he have, you know what I mean? Like, did he only do it because it was Chris
Hold on.
Rock?
Okay, yeah, let's touch on that part because I just posted something about that. That's what I was just saying. Will, you get no points for that? Cause I'm sorry. Like, like I said, for all the people that was bagging on you and talking shit, like the brunt of your jokes and shit like that, Chris
Mm,
Rock is the one person, like one of the frailest comedians you can actually find in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? He's all of what, maybe 5'9", 140 pounds.
right.
Like, you choose to slap him? Like, I mean, come
Well,
on, man.
I mean, what if Will's like, hey, man, I thought we was homies. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna just, put me on blast like that?
Hey, then. Nah, cause I just seen something back in 2016. Chris Rock got
Oh, got on Jada?
Chris Rock said, yeah, got on Jada's head. She said something. You should be canceled or something like that. And he was like, or something. It was something funny though. And he was like, he ended up saying like, ain't nobody worried about you being here because you wasn't invited. You know what I'm saying, or something like that.
I think
I
if
for, I forgot.
I think it was something about that year where they wanted to boycott the Oscars.
Oh, okay.
And so,
Right.
yeah, she had her opinion on it, and
Yeah,
and that was that.
and I think that's something that Will Smith already was like, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got my eye on you or something. But
Hey, this nigga held a grudge for 6 years, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a true man of on site. Like, nigga, when I see you, it's on site.
it's on site. But I will say this because after all this thing, I never got into the August Alsina and excuse me if I'm saying his name wrong, or and Jada Pickett thing, but I watched it, and do you know August Alsina said that, and for all of you that was saying that, oh, they were broken up and all this stuff, no, they were not broken up. You are completely wrong. They was not broken up. They were together. They were going through stuff. Jada said, and I'm sure everybody watched this shit, you know what I'm saying? You try to justify Jada Pinkett because of whether you like her or you don't, you know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. She was not broken. They were not separated. They were not divorced. They were going through some rough times. She befriended August Alsina. He needed stuff. Um,
I'm sure he did.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure he
They
did
right,
need
and
something.
exactly some stuff. So that's what she said. Those are her words. She needed stuff, some help and stuff like that. He was mentally whatever, and yeah, and then it turned into a relationship. And Will was sitting there saying, "Oh, you know what? I don't care. It's what it is right now. You need to find whatever makes you happy. Go find what makes you happy." And that's what she chose to do. So, with saying that, man, for all these people that want to sit there and be like, "Oh, man, they were broken up. She was trying to find herself and all this stuff." No, man, she cheated. She was wrong. She didn't have to do that shit. She befriended dude. you know what I'm saying, try to make him, and like, mind you, he's younger than her, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to groom him and shit, what older women do to these younger dudes, man.
Bought him a PlayStation and everything. You know what I'm saying? Hooked him up with a couple of
Yeah, you know
games.
what
You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
saying?
A couple of Rumble controllers. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm online right now. What's up?
Fed it, cooked him some good food and
Hmm.
shit, and that nigga was like, okay, yeah. But anyways,
Fell in love.
so yeah,
Well, this is
and in the
my.
way,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna just finish this point real quick, and then so yeah, he did. That's exactly what he did. He fell in love with her. She knew what she was doing. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He's a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's single. He's all this shit. Like, man, and this nigga even said that he was so in love that he went and talked to Will about it, and Will gave him his blessings. Now, after hearing that, man, who's a sucker,
Hey,
man?
hold on.
Like,
Hey,
for real.
I was gonna say, hey, would you give another man your blessings? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really feeling your wife, man. Can I get your blessings? You know what I'm saying? To like keep seeing her. Hey, you know what, man? You're a nice young man. Go ahead. Like, nah, player. Well,
So
well,
there,
another thing that I heard was maybe they are in an open relationship as well. I think the whole
nah,
I think the whole issue, if that was the case, it got messy because her dude got messy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
he
say if they
fell in
did,
love,
no, well that, but let's say if they did have an open relationship, none of Will's ladies got out of pocket.
right?
You know what I'm saying? They all stayed quiet. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna blow your spot up. Whereas August was like, nah, I love her, B, and just want to profess that to the world, and then just blew, you know what I'm saying? Just blew everybody's spot up. So
Well, I mean, and all in all, it's um, I still think Jada's wrong in this. I'm sorry, man. She's wrong. She knew what she was doing. Like I said, he's a youngster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have been like, you know what? I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through some times with my husband. We're trying to work things out. You know, and just kept it like, kept it G, like, cool. But nah, cause she knew this little nigga was falling in love. I bet. Tell me I'm lying, man. I don't care who you are. Tell me I'm lying, cause tell me I'm lying. She knew he was falling in love. She wasn't. She didn't love him.
nah, well, I mean, you,
I
you,
know she
she,
was. That nigga made her feel good. Uh, Jada got
he
her
did what?
groove back.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's
he
what
did
it
what to you?
was.
He did what?
he, he made her feel good. But Jada got her groove back. That's what it was. That's all August did for her. And that's all she was feeling, and you know what I'm saying. And then once she got her groove back, she was like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying. Let me get back to Will now."
Right.
That's why when you look at this nigga face, when they were sitting at the table with each other talking, you could see, man, come on, man, you could
The
see in this
pain,
fool's mannerisms,
the
yeah, the
pain and the
pain,
hurt.
the, how much you like, man, you full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Much he wanted to say that so many times, but I mean, keep it G. But let's get back to the topic real quick though, because we ain't done yet. So Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. We already said he gets no points for that. In my book, he gets no points for that. Um, Now let's go through the actual slap now because I gotta say something for Chris Rock too. I mean, granted, yeah, he did handle himself, and like he was the bigger man, but
He
I'm
was very,
sorry, man.
he was very
But go ahead.
professional. He was very professional.
I mean, okay, then yeah, okay, yeah, he was very professional, but you know what I'm saying? In that case, man, like if it was me and another man chose to walk up, and I'm gonna just add national TV to this, you know what I'm saying, to this equation, even though it's not I would never be on national TV, but if this was the case, then if I had to think of it as me being on national TV and this man just openly walked up on stage, you know what I'm saying, popped his collar damn near, you know what I'm saying, before, and then just openly just plow, just smack me. Because fuck professionalism, fuck being a bigger man, forget all that stuff, man. That stuff is out the
It's
window.
out the
Cause
window,
I'm
huh?
gonna, yeah. Me and him is tussling like I don't care. I don't care where we at. I don't care. I don't
I mean,
care if millions of people watching. Like you don't let no other. I don't care.
I don't
Yeah,
think
hey, and
I don't think it
go ahead.
registered. I don't think it registered like to Chris, like
Right.
he was on worldwide television. I think he was like, it's just a room of people. Like I think if that would have clicked in his head, like, oh, this nigga just slapped me worldwide. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that'd have been like
Right.
commercial break, technical difficulties or something. It'd have been it'd have been a hiatus.
Yeah. Because I'm just thinking like somebody got to catch a fade after that. I mean, because look, just think about this, Al. Remember? Okay, so back in like hundreds of years ago, right? All the aristocrats and all the people, whatever you call them, debutantes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They have problems with each other, right?
Right.
What did they do? They
They
took
pull out their
off
white glove.
their white glove, and you can see them pull each finger off. You know what I'm saying? They pulled each finger off, so you knew it was coming. They took it off, and then what? Pow!
I
They
challenge you to
smacked
a
the shit out.
duel.
Yeah, exactly. They smacked the shit out of whoever they wanted to do. And then what happened?
And nigga,
You duel
somebody
to the
died.
death.
Yeah, somebody got to
Yeah,
go. Somebody
somebody
got to
had
go.
exactly. Somebody had to die after that. So that's basically what just Will Smith just did to Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like he took him back, you know what I'm saying, 500 years, cause and just pow smacked him. I challenge you.
I definitely get it. I just think that that shit should have been handled backstage or off camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
Because
ways to
now,
go about things.
because now, Will looks like a bully. Well, some say he looks like a bully. Some say that he was defending his wife, but everyone's saying that Chris Rock looks like a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Um all points are actually true though. I mean to be honest, I mean we can say what we want, try to justify or debate on it or whatever, but all the points have true.
And now, I don't think Will really realizes. So Chris Rock is going on tour with Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah,
So
Chris
now,
Rock better.
so now,
Chris Rock better. He better. I mean, he better go at Will so hard, cause there should be no filter.
exactly,
The verbal,
exactly.
it should be verbal warfare now.
Yeah, he needs to redeem himself in ways never imagined.
Yes, he needs to
And then back to that slap real quick. So I watched it a couple times,
right.
and
Right.
it's Hollywood. Everyone's an actor or an actress, or I guess just actors. Period. But when I first saw it, I was like, "Damn, he slapped him." But then I watched it again. I was like, "Did he slap him?" Because it didn't
Mm.
look real. So I was thinking, or I was trying to look at Will's left hand, right? And
Hmm.
it brought me back to the time where how like you and Jason would fake fight, and like Jason would do like the sound with his hands.
Yep.
So I was trying to see if Will used his left hand to make that sound, but
No, his left hand was far away.
yeah, it was.
It was down. Like he cocked back. He used it right. He cocked back, and it, Chris Rock tasted the whole palm of his hand. He
Oh,
tasted the whole palm right there. But
it's just
so okay, so
that, and then there's two black dudes, man. Now you got us out here looking wild, and
we is wild.
you know what I'm
What you
saying?
mean? We is wild. The only thing that wasn't wild about it, where it calmed down, was Chris Rock didn't do nothing. Shit.
I
Like, if he was a real nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, and I don't mean to put this, I don't like this term, a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, like, who do you know? I mean, honestly, who do you know, any one of our friends that would get slapped? I mean, whether you're on TV or not, and just sit there, name a person. I wait. I can't really think of anybody who's that passive. Cause
if you well
where
see
I
if you were to, there has to be get back. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it doesn't have to be immediately at that moment.
Yeah,
It
okay,
don't matter.
right, right,
Like it doesn't matter when it comes. It could
right,
come 5 minutes later, nigga. It could come 29 years later. Like no matter what,
right.
it can still come. Karma's coming for you at one point or another.
Yeah. So like, so if I'm Will Smith, I mean, if I'm Chris Rock, every time Will Smith like, hears that I'm finna be there or around, cause I'm gonna make that nigga, he gonna have to worry, cause he gonna be like,
Just looking
cause
over
is
his
it
shoulder,
coming?
like
Yeah, is it coming, or something? Cause like, and I gotta say, cause let's go through. Okay, back to the slap real quick. Will, okay, the only reason Chris Rock was shocked, from that, it looked like it did anything to him because it was like, what I'm saying, he
it's,
stole on him.
he didn't think like nowhere in your right
Right.
mind would you think like, okay, we're at an award show, and I'm about to get slapped for saying something.
But
You know?
yeah, a grown man would come up there and slap you on state on national TV.
Right.
So, but for Will not to floor him, or for Chris Rock to just literally just bounce like because he bounced right back like a pogo stick, cause and just like it was. That's why it looked so fake though, cause Will is weak, cause that's why. Let's be honest, cause like we see Will in all these tough guy movies, you know what I'm saying? And he was socking niggas and knocking them out and stuff. That's not true, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest.
But do you think he was? Do you think he was trying to knock him out, or just let him know, like, hey, shut
Yeah,
up, nigga,
nah,
pow?
nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah. Now, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I've slapped somebody before, cause and there was no bounce back from it. 'Cause I'm not saying I'm the greatest fighter in the world, but when I slapped somebody, this one person, like there, and I wasn't even trying to, like all my hardest, and it was just like it was basically like a will thing, like shut your mouth, bow, I slapped him. That nigga fell, all up into the side of the window and shit, cuz, and I was just like, damn, so like.
When I think about the slap, it reminds me of Low Down Dirty Shame. When Kenny was talking to Bernard's boyfriend, remember? And then Bernard's boyfriend slapped him. He's like, Bernard. And oh shit! Hey, cuz,
Oh yeah.
and nigga grabbed his face.
Okay. So, um, we'll wrap this one up because I mean, there's all kinds of shit on it. But the moral of the story, man, is Al. Go ahead, say your point. I want to say mine.
I mean, my, you know, it's very unfortunate that the situation happened. I do get that Will was trying to protect his wife and her feelings, but on the other hand, when you're rich and famous, you have to expect people taking jabs at you. Um, but I think about this a lot. That sometimes a lot of deaths happen because of women. Like, what if
Oh,
Chris
good
Rock?
point.
What if Chris Rock was like, what? And it just escalated and just went off and like murdered Will Smith on stage.
Right. Or yeah,
Or
what if Chris Rock wanted to go there and he was like,
right,
you know,
or like
like
after the
you,
fact, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
after the Grammys,
So
then it's like, oh man, breaking news: Will Smith's dead and Chris Rock's on the run. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah, Chris Rock shot Will Smith. You
Right.
know, like you never know though. 'Cause, I mean, they, he didn't want to press charges.
Yeah, because yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Cause I don't know.
yeah,
See, I don't
yeah,
know. I don't
yeah.
know Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? We know he's a comedian. I know he's from the hood though.
Right.
He is from the hood.
So yeah, I mean, he ain't pressing
So
charges. So
yeah, he
when I
ain't
see
pressing.
you, when I see you, don't I expect you not to press no charges.
I and Will. I'm gonna just say this, Will. I know you ain't listening to us, but I'm gonna just tell you right now, pimping. You better start looking over your shoulder, man, because you don't do that to a grown man. And yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna just give Chris Rock like okay. I don't know Chris Rock, and I'm gonna just keep it like at that. If something happens to Will Smith, make our prayers, hoping prayers that nothing does happen. You know
Right.
what I'm saying, like that. But I wish Chris Rock would slap the fuck out of Will again. Get back. Get that get back. But I want to say this though. Okay, a lot of people are saying like, yeah, he was defending his woman, and um, okay, yeah, I could see that, but you got to know your play, know where your place is, man. Like I said, if you, we all know who Chris Rock is, cause like this fool, yeah, like, come on, man, like he hasn't. I don't think he's ever done a comedy show without capping on somebody.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
That's his whole material.
his material is bagging on like he will see somebody in the crowd and you know what I'm saying like if you know what I'm saying and he'll get you.
Right.
That's why they always have Chris Rock on roasts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's good at roasting. So I mean,
And then then the joke was weak
it
too.
was
It wasn't even that
it was
funny.
it's not even that it wasn't even that funny. It's like he was like you said he I don't think he knew. Or okay, so everybody can be like, well, she announced it on her TV show and like that. She had hair when she did it.
Right.
Shit, like it was like it was an actual hairdo. Like I'm sorry, she like come on, man, like nigga. And then she just came out, just showed up at the Oscars like full, you know what I'm saying, Sinead O'Connor and shit.
Right.
Like you nigga, you was probably like, like nigga, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all this because if you sensitive and you don't like getting capped on and you don't like getting bagged on, don't go to a comedy show.
Right.
Don't ever go to a comedy show, and definitely do not ever, ever, ever sit front row or buy tickets where you can be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you on your unless you I'm sorry, and you have to be very shallow. You have to get dipped that night. And if you don't go to the comedy show and try to sit in the front row,
Uh, I was talking to my brother about this. That by these actions, when comedians are on stage now, they're gonna have to protect themselves. So, okay, I'm not getting slapped. So where they start packing, fan doesn't like a joke, walks up there, pow pow. Hey, I was
I
protecting myself.
know
You know what I'm saying? Like you saw what happened to Chris Rock.
it pulls a Joker, like, national
Yeah.
TV, blah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then starts dancing and stuff like that, whatever. But,
I never imagined at any point in my life that this is the subject that we would be talking about. Like this is, you know
right?
what I'm saying? Like this is that big that we would be talking about this.
Will Smith laughing Chris Rock.
Never in my whole life would I ever think like that would be something that I would ever witness.
Well, I want to say one more thing too. If I was Chris Rock, man, I'd have 300 kicked Will right in his chest, cause right down on like nigga, I'd have kicked that nigga right like he was falling down that hole in 300, boy, like wow, like fool, don't you ever do that,
Oh,
man? Like what's wrong with you? Cause your legs are more powerful than your arms. So
right.
Chris Rock could have just bow, kicked him right in his chest, like bow, took it, he bounced right back, bow.
Or
I
just kick
wouldn't
him
have let Will walk back.
or just kick him in his back. Like,
Yeah, like that
you
would
know
have
what
been
I'm saying?
funny. Yeah, yeah. Will's fixing his, stain, suit when he's walking
Yeah,
back.
he's
Chris
walking back.
Rock ran up and dropped, just drop kick him in the back of his head. Yeah, that'd have been funnier than the motherfucker too. It'd have been justified too,
Yep. Oh shit.
because Will, you out of pocket, you look like a fool, cuz, and well, I don't care. You're just defending your wife, cuz, and then there's just you going all crazy and shit. You just went all crazy because you didn't have to do that, man. Like you could have just, like you said, took him backstage and been like, "Hey, man, like I didn't like that joke, so
Right.
next time, or could you please like be more sensitive, or not sensitive? Can you? My wife has, I don't know what the hell that is called. I'm sorry, I'm not sensitive to it, but I didn't even know it was a thing until now.
Right.
So,
Or he could just say,
but
"Hey, man, me personally, I thought the joke was funny. Unfortunately, Jada didn't appreciate it. So,
right,
and leave it at that."
and leave it at that. Just like we gonna leave it at this, man.
Yes, sir. Crazy. All right, you ready to roll this up?
Yeah, man. Wrap it up for us.
All right, and thank you guys once again for listening to Talkin Spit After Hours with your hosts TJ Day and Alan Poe. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. We love y'all. I'll at y'all later. Peace.
Peace. And don't slap people.
Keep your hands to yourself, niggas.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself.